Hello friends, I wanted to make a video to help you know what to do on a daily basis in cat and dog world. For one thing, you are going to want to do your daily tasks. So I just want to show you kind of how I quickly get that done. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to be working on the treehouse missions. The treehouse missions give very good rewards, especially once you hit level 30, they start to give you stellar crystals. But even before then, it gives you the hero shards that are really useful. Full disclaimer, when I was only playing one account, or I had my main and then a secondary account, I would always use Hetty for the stamina reduction. I am much too lazy for that, and I'm trying to play too many characters. So now I do actually send all of the troops out even without the stamina reduction. So, show you how I get through my characters as quickly as possible. Alright, now before I use all my stamina, I'm going to want to go to the nursery and use 30 stamina here. I'm going to like 3 of my pictures for that daily. I'm going to run an auto run of a trial. If you want to do this faster, you can take some of your troops out. While I'm in here, I'm also going to clean the storage and use that cheese. I can run 3 decent wild beast rallies, and then with my 4th, since it's not a very strong one, then I'll normally run a Frenzied Fiend. The next thing I'll do is check the dailies, so I'm going to register for a syrup. Get all these little boxes to go away. I always register immediately for block conquest, even though I will re-register. We've got the egg clash going on, so log in. I did my missions. Need to do training, speed ups. So speed ups is 1,000 minutes is 17 hours, and then 2 epics. So I'll come here to collect this. I then click on hero recruitment. I'm going to use my 1 free advanced, my free epic, and then a 2nd epic to get the egg quest done. Alright, so 17 hours of speed ups I'll use here. Training and kill predators. So training is not ready. Kill predators you'll get by doing your treehouse missions later on today. Alrighty, gonna come back here on some of our rallies. This one, okay. The other thing I'm going to want to do is set my auto join. Alright, we're also going to donate. So you have to donate 40 times. I go ahead and do 25. I try to have it up and ready to go at the beginning of the day. And when I go in here, I also check the Alliance shop, I will buy 70% off any kind of training speed ups, research speed ups, or VIP. The other good things to buy are going to be the plant stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use our VIP. I'll also check the mystery store. I buy all the things I can with resources except for the teleports. I buy the VIP and I buy Hero EXP. Check the mystery store. Always refresh in case there's something free. We're going to go back in our town. We're going to collect that. Oh, I should have healed with my 17 hours I had to do for speed ups. Technically speaking, you should never have a heal queue that long. You should pulse heal. That was something I did because I was being super lazy and I played like 5 people in Central Plaza that all needed a lot of healing. So at this point, I'm pretty much good here. I need to wait for my things to finish training. I need to wait for my cooldown to come up on my donating. The sending help to Alliance members will come easily in time. Healing I will do towards the end of the day. I'll probably go ahead and finish off my healing, or I won't worry about that one. And then mission marker again is going to happen when the treehouse resets. So now we're going to send off for food. And I'm not going to do my arenas until later in the day. Okay. So I go ahead and do full nodes for my food, water, wood. And I actually need more food, so I should have done 2 foods. And then I normally have way too much plastic, so I don't do a full plastic. I'll do a smaller one. And then I have my last rally going. That'll be my one that joins other people's rallies. We'll make sure, yep, so auto join is set. After you do your treehouse and your dailies, you just want to check this list to see what else there is to do during the day. We did the egg clash kind of daily things. We're going to scroll down. I already finished the Triumph in the Skies. I have an Alliance Honor thing. It's for training, so I'll get that done in a little bit. I signed up for Syrup. I signed up for Block Conquest. I don't normally do these events, especially because they require items that are needed for Strongest Chief and King of the Wilderness. So that was a 9-minute video. I paused a little bit, so maybe like 11 to 12 minutes to get all of that done. And then I would normally, if I don't have any other time, just log on about 10 minutes before the end of the day. I would collect my training to get those done. I would have all my gather missions completed once these guys come back. I would run my arenas. And I would go in here and I would do my second round of donating. If it is towards the end of the day when you do your second round of donating, I will sometimes only do the 15 that I need to get to 40 so that I will have the other ones ready to go for the next day. The only other thing, if you are a new player, you get these extra time-limited tasks. I think you only get them like the first 3 weeks or so, but you definitely want to do these while you can because they're good rewards and you're going to want to do this anyway. So the training is part of the dailies. You're just going to train a little bit more to make sure you get all of those done. This is going to be doing your treehouse missions, which absolutely you should do anyway. You're only going to get about halfway through this when you do your first round of treehouse missions, but then later in the day when you do your next round, you'll get that completed. And then this one is going to be a little bit harder. You have to run 5 of these rallies. So that's 125 stamina if you don't have a good heady yet. Or if you don't have a heady at all. So just kind of plan accordingly, try to get those done. If you are brand new, you are going to want to run the level 1 wild beast rallies for the condors. So like on this account, this is a baby. I'll show you how tiny my march is. Sometimes when I'm really weak, I will actually purposely only send 1 troop because I know that anybody joining is going to join with better troops than what I have. And if you look up here, my march size is 7,000. So that's why I'm not going to run a higher beast rally. You should try to run higher beast rallies, especially when it's early in the day, because that would get better rewards for your alliance members and for you. You're also going to want to go into these stores, and some of these red dots are nothing, but some of these red dots do give you boxes to open. And you're just going to want to go through and click all of those thingies. Most of the stuff in here is not going to be stuff to worry about. Got my little baby stuff. Then you are going to want to come in here and claim this. So that's just a typical start to a day to get as much done as possible as far as your dailies are concerned, and then set you up to just need to log in at least one other time to do your second round of donations, to use your arena battles hopefully towards the end of the day, and make sure you've done enough alliance helps. Once most of your alliance is pretty high level, there's a lot less helping to do because the building and the research just takes so long.